Hello everyone. Okay, good day, and I'm really honored and delighted to share the stage with you all. And I'm very excited in next 20 minutes to share great innovations, some of the stories of our customers, how do they manage those challenges that the panel discussion was now already discussed. To start with, myself, Usman, I am part of enterprise DevOps business portfolio under OpenText. We have multiple portfolio from OpenText, so DevOps is one of the portfolio. So today we are going to deep dive into enterprise DevOps, how we help our customers across the globe. Before I start, I just took some of the notes from the panel discussion. So how do we measure the pipeline or requirement to production? How do we manage scan vulnerabilities? A lot of vulnerabilities comes from the security scans. And automating CI/CD, but how do we manage the release governance, right? And how do we quickly measure the risk, right? And to mitigate those risks. And also the quality of the software. So how do we manage the quality of the software? So do we have any manual gates or an automated gate, like gate checkpoints? How do we ensure the healthy pipeline? So how do we mitigate the failure rates of the pipelines? So those are some of the points that I really noted down because as part of my next 20-minute session, so most of them will be addressed and how OpenText customers today manage those challenges, and I'm really happy to share those stories with you. So with that, let's get started. Okay, so quick introduction about OpenText. OpenText is headquartered in Waterloo City, Canada. We have around 25,000 employees, out of them 40% dedicated to R&D. We are a global company. We operate around 180 countries, and we have almost 100 global top companies as our customers, and they trust OpenText. And also we have 11 million public cloud users on our platform, and we have done almost 3,000 of cloud deployment. And also we have 150 million users using our softwares, end users using our software. With that, let's dive in. So I would like to talk about some of the common challenges that we continue to hear from our customers. To start with, time to market. We want to release the software faster and better, but without compromising the quality, right? That puts a lot of pressure in the development and deployment teams, release teams, and it's like do more with less, right? Maybe I can give you an example of our own case. OpenText used to release the software once or twice in a year until 2023. Then later our leadership team has decided from 24 onwards, we will release software every quarter. That means 90 days, reduction from 6 months or 1 year to 90 days. That means our engineering team has almost 90 days for innovate, design, develop, test, and release. And in fact, we did our first release 24.1. So if you visit our any of the software version, it will be noted as 24.1. So that's kind of a challenge. How our engineering team overcome that challenge? We use our own software. So that's the platform that we are going to see how our engineering team able to overcome those challenges to achieve the time to market. Then industry regulations and compliance. Regulated industries must comply the industry standards. So they need to maintain the audit trials, governance through the validated system. So they need to have a robust system in place to manage those kind of challenges. Explosion of software delivery tool chain. So we have surrounded by tools, silo tools, and because of that, the data is scattered everywhere. So We are unable to get the insight that is required to optimize the resources to align our business outcomes, unable to get the insight to improve the performance. So all these challenges comes up. Last but not least, which is alignment between the business and IT. Business must have the visibility down the line through the flow release so that they can able to align the dynamic customer requirements and also align the critical resource investments. If they don't have the visibility, they won't be able to do that. But unfortunately, today we see a business and IT working in silo. They do not have the visibility each other, and that creates a gap, and that creates a lot of challenges. So let's see how do we address those challenges. But today's reality is all about waiting, wasting, and wondering. So as you can see here, we have a lot of groups involved across the SDLC process. We have got PMO for planning, we have development organization, we have operation itself, and also we have DevOps organization. The challenge here is everybody using a standalone tool of their own choice for the purpose, to manage their own process and whatever it is. And what happens? That produce the individual reports, individual data. So we are unable to get the insight that is required. There is no facilitated communication that is going through this. There are a lot of dependencies and handovers, wait times, and a lot of other wastages through this SDLC process. What happens? This eventually leads to delay in releasing the software, right? Risk of delay, and we are not able to meet the business expectations, and business not able to launch the product ahead of the competition, and that impacts overall revenue. So this is not the way that we thrive in today's digital world. Then how should it look like? Okay. It should look something like this, a smooth flow between all 5 phases, like from plan, build, test, deliver, and run. So this gives the clear view and visibility how things are flowing, right? And where is the wastages and what is the wastages, so that we can able to eliminate and optimize those wastages so that we can able to release the software on time and ensure the applications released ahead of the competition. Okay, and the digital value stream and business value stream. So the digital value stream is the one which is on the IT line, and they help to develop the applications and support the business value stream. And both should have the clear communication, and business should be able to have the visibility across the pipelines so that they also know when and what the impact is coming on the way. So it should have a high predictability of the application release cycles. But how do we get there? Let me introduce the Value Edge, a platform. It's a DevOps and VSM platform. It's a SaaS-based solution powered by AI. So this is the model of Value Edge to continuously deliver the value. So streamline your value from the single platform. So as you can see here, we have 3 different layers. The top layer is insight layer. So it's spanning across all 5 services. This will allow us to measure, monitor, and analyze the entire flow, right? And also the AI power capabilities can help you to take the effective decisions and also help you to balance the quality, risk, and speed, right? So when you have the visibility so that you can able to action upon it. The middle layer is called acceleration module. The acceleration module, each module represents the function of different groups within the platform. Strategy for PMO, agile for development, quality, functional, performance for testing organization, release for release team. Right now we have all 6 on board. Our customers are already been using all these modules, and the best part is it's very flexible. They don't need to onboard everything at once. They can choose one or many depending on their demands. The last layer is service layer, so it offers traceability, orchestration, and integration. So when it comes to integration, we have a seamless integration with many tools. Particularly, I would like to talk about the Fortify. Fortify is one of our flagship product from the cybersecurity portfolio. It offers complete end-to-end security for application security that includes SAST and DAST. And this can be integrated as part of your pipeline into the value edge. And also, it can fetch all the scan vulnerabilities pushed into value edge so that we can able to manage the vulnerabilities with the help of AI analytics to manage the security risk and compliance. This is other integrations that right now we offer 100+ built-in integration for both commercial and open source, and it's easy to integrate. All the plugins are available readily, so you can easily integrate your tool chains into this platform to gain the visibility from one single pane of glass. So not just this platform data, you can also port your current existing as well as the future tool chains to get all the data at one place to take the right decision at the right time. Okay, these are the snapshot of individual model. So as I mentioned, all the modules natively integrated into this platform. So what happens nowadays, we see each module is a separate tool, right? Agile, there is an agile tool is separately available. Quality, we use different type of tool sets. Performance, we use different type of tool sets. The beauty here is we have integrated everything into this platform so that we don't have to manage a separate tool sets. The advantage is you get all the data accumulated at one place so that you can apply a great AI analytics to easily identify the risk. You can able to measure the flow rate and etc. So talking about the first strategy, this is for the PMO team. So PMO team can able to define the strategic project management, strategic portfolio management, the business initiatives, objectives, and able to track down all the way to the IT. So the bubble chart, you see the size of the bubble and the position of the bubble tells what is the project size and what is the risk associated, what is the investment and all those things. Drilling down, it will take us through the agile. So agile is for the development team. It fully complied by SAFe agile framework. So agile team can use Scrum and Kanban, whatever the framework that they want to work with. And also it is embedded with quality, right? The quality module offers all the test case management, defect management, and pipeline management. And then we have a functional test module. The functional test module has so many solutions within it. It's called one-stop shop. The first one is codeless test automation. We offer codeless test automation on cloud, and also this module offers the digital lab. The digital lab is accessing mobile devices through this platform, both public and private devices. We host these devices in our private and public data centers, so you can able to just log into the platform, go to the functional test, and click on digital lab. You get to access the mobile devices for your manual and functional testing, automation testing. Performance, you can able to test up to 5 million virtual user load without leaving the platform. We have a load runner tool. Those who already know, the load runner cloud tool is integrated, built in within this platform. So without leaving the platform, we can able to test up to 5 million virtual users. Lastly, release. So the release module offers release orchestration and release governance. So one of the point is we can automate the CI/CD, but how do we manage the release governance? And this is the module that can help you to define the release pipeline and able to control the gates, quality gates. We have the quality gates to ensure if any particular test fails, the deployment will not happen, it will abort. Those kind of a quality gate checkpoints available in this module, so we can able to control the release governance using that module. Okay, with all the modules together, finally it comes to analytics. So how Value Edge Insight give you the very unique metrics that can help you to measure so many things what we discussed here. Number one is flow and waste. So the flow metrics and wastages. The waste will tell you where is the wastages, where is the wait time, so that we can able to eliminate the waste, increase the flow. The flow is like the flow of the feature. If any particular feature, how long it took to develop, how long it took to fix the defect, how long it took to release into the CI pipeline, all these things will be measured so that we can able to see what is the flow rate of my particular release and requirement into production, right? Next, we have AI, analytics and insights. The analytics and insights for the all the entities. For example, the defect resolution time. So I can find the defect resolution time by phase across the releases, so that I know where is the defect resolution time is very high and very slow, so that we can use the trend report to optimize such wastages. AI-based root cause analysis. So the reports are not just reports. The reports can also be associated with the factors. Where is the actual root cause? Where is the risk? For example, if there is a risk on particular feature, that feature can be provided the factors, how it impacts that particular feature, maybe a defects or maybe a failed test cases. Because of that, it is now under high risk. So it can give you the root cause analysis to understand and mitigate the risk, so that the reports can become better and green. Lastly, also we can able to get the automation ROI. So it use some of the factors like the automation coverage and the defect reduction rate, the increased automation. All these factors will be put together smartly with the AI analytics, can tell you whether are we achieving the ROI in automation or not, so that we can able to optimize later on whether we need to increase the automation coverage more, or maybe apply a regression test additionally. All those things can be applied, right? So we have a better visibility. So when you have the visibility, we can able to take the right decision. Okay, next let me take you to the next level of DevOps with AI. It's DevOps Aviator. We just recently launched DevOps Aviator. So DevOps Aviator is not a separate solution or separate platform. It is a part of our platform. It is built on powerful AI, generative AI, and large language model to provide the to empower the DevOps platform to unlock the deep insight of the application delivery. It's a smart virtual assistant on the platform. So it takes us to the next level from click to conversation. So we don't, maybe we used to create reports and widgets by clicking on some of the parameters. But with DevOps Aviator, we can just have the conversation. Please help me with the status of my current release. Please, can you tell me what is the risk of my delay? So let's have a cool conversation with DevOps Aviator. The Aviator will help us to identify the risk, identify the status, identify the progress. Not that the reports, also it can recommend how do we mitigate. So where is the risk? The risk is associated with this. Can you please look into that? So that kind of a smart communication can be have with our DevOps Aviator. So how do we solve real problems with the DevOps Aviator? It helps to identify the test coverage gaps. Also, we can have the delivery insight. Just by giving some natural language statement, we can able to fetch the relevant widgets and reports that can give us the insights of any metrics. What is my defect fix rate, and how many defects are available as with the severity, and all those things. You can ask any questions. Time to market prediction, yes, we can able to predict the time to market because it can help you to identify where is the bottleneck, where is the risk, where is the delay. So whether we need to reduce the scope or whether we need to optimize any resources so that we can able to meet the deadlines. So all these things very smartly can give you the direction to take the right decision. Okay, so more than talking, seeing them live can give you, better understanding. Let's take a quick demo on this. So this is our Value Edge platform. As you can see on the left, we have all the modules available, portfolio and strategy for PMO team, the agile delivery, we have all backlog, team backlog requirements. So the agile delivery team can fully onboard on this platform, quality management, test case management, defect management, pipeline management, functional performance and release, and so on. So you don't have to leave this platform for any other specific requirement. If you have any other tool chains you want to integrate, you can integrate within this platform. The idea here is to unify and collaborate in one single platform so that we have the data that is required to take right timely decision. Okay, let's start the demo. So I just go to the dashboard. So dashboard has the insight capabilities, AI powered, and now you can see there is a DevOps Aviator. Okay, now I can ask any questions. For now, I'm asking, please show me the status of my current release. So it identifies the current release status, and it gives there is a risk of delay because of excessive scope, there is a over planning, and all those analytics applied, and it fetch the data where we need to focus. So what we need to do, the recommendation also will be provided. Like we need to de-scope and we need to solve the specific issues in the area, or maybe we need to monitor the wastage. We need to just click on one of them and it will take us to the particular specific entities where we can apply the mitigations. So next question, what are the risks of my current release? Okay, so this is the heat map that generated, and it clearly shows there are two particular modules are not, needs attention. So obviously it says one is for low test coverage. So it identifies the low test coverage gap. The other one is not finished on time because the two features is running overrun or something, some other issues. So let's deep dive into the first one, which is the feature with low test coverage or no test coverage. As you can see here, there are no tests under the tab. This is a feature, but does not have any test coverage, so we won't be able to certify the quality. So next, we can use the Aviator to ask, can you please identify the relevant test case? Aviator applies the analytics. It provides the certain test case ideas here, and we can use whatever the test cases that we want. We can select those test cases. We have two options to generate manual and generate automated. Automatically, it generates the test cases as you can see here. Okay, so this is the test case, and clicking on the test case, this is a codeless testing. It's using a natural language processing, and that is AI inspection. I can click on AI inspect to identify the object. This is the application under test. I can click on visual elements and text using AI, so it identifies all the objects. And now I'm going to run the test. So click on run, and running on cloud lab, the test is going to run, and the test is actually adding a new user as part of the test coverage. So this is automation test, adding a new user successfully. The test is added, and that's the results. And now we can go back to the reports, and we can get all the screenshot. Those who used UFT, functional automation tool, you know very well. Now, when we refresh, the risk is mitigated. Okay, that's all about my presentation, and this is some of the real users who have benefited through this platform, across the globe. As you can see, how it really helped to significantly, improve the overall performance of the software delivery. So with that, thank you very much. Thank you.